stepping into your power as a parent. One of the most fascinating things over the last year was when I was working with mothers and fathers, either together or individually, and helping them see the different qualities that they bring with their different parenting styles that the child benefits from. If you're new here, my name is Annette and I'm the creator of Effortless Parenting, and I help busy and overwhelmed parents to create calmer homes so that they can enjoy their children while they're young. So in my last video, which I will link at the end of this clip, I explained the two different aspects when we're raising children that come up. And the one is the firm, which I call the masculine, and it's all about the forward movement. And the other is the kind, which I see as the more feminine, and it's the holding space. And to live in calmer homes, it's all about maintaining the balance between these two. So what I mean is, I'm recording this the first week our children are back in school, or if your children are not in school, it's just when the routines are back, and you know, you might have over the holidays, children may have had less limits on things like screens and sweets, or even bedtime might have been pushed out a bit. And now there could be two different parents in a home where one wants to set limits again and have boundaries in place, and the other parent will just maybe says, just leave them off, they're fine. So sometimes setting boundaries, I find that is a real struggle. I find that for myself, to set these boundaries with love. So I was on a walk here last week and I had a realization about that wisdom of holding boundaries and how it's already within our body. So let's say, for example, when a child is conceived, you've got the sperm and you've got the egg, and the sperm is finding its way through the boundary into the egg, and it respects then that boundary to not try and break through the other side again to get back out. And the female is holding that boundary. It knows to hold the boundary to grow this loving child inside. And I asked myself, and if you're a biologist or you know about this, maybe leave me a comment, could the sperm actually try to break out once it's in the egg and try and break out the other side? So the role of the feminine, and I don't necessarily mean that as the woman, because I really believe that we hold both aspects, feminine and masculine, whether we're men or women, inside us. The role of the feminine is to become this powerful female who holds the space and nourishes and in a gentle and loving way. And the role of the masculine is to respect that boundary and not to break through it. Alfred Adler, who this approach is based on, he saw human beings as an indivisible unit where our thoughts, our feelings and the physical are part of the whole, and they can't be separated. So my final point is this: respecting the other's boundary is already a wisdom that is inside our bodies, and we just need to bring it out. The body of the parent already knows how to do that. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this. You can either leave me a comment or send me an email. My email address is below. And I would love to keep this conversation going.